9 months after a deadly fireworks warehouse explosion, tonight a state task force is laying out dozens of recommendations trying to make sure it does not happen again.
Ashley Sharp is live in the newsroom now getting answers on what in the report could help prevent a future tragedy. Ashley.
Well, Tony, it's a long list of recommendations in this report. Some will require state law change in order to be enforced. Bills the state fire marshal says that local lawmakers are working on right now. But in the meantime, he says he's focused on immediate regulatory change in the aftermath of Esparto.
There's a lot of gaps that we need to continue to close.
Nearly 9 months to the day after a massive explosion leveled a fireworks facility in rural Esparto, killing 7 men. A report from a state task force laid out 37 recommendations to modernize oversight, close legal loopholes, and strengthen coordination between local, state, and federal officials.
One of the issues that were identified from this case was the fact that the federal minimum qualifications to get a fireworks license and the state law minimum qualifications to get a fireworks license are different. The state's standard is actually lower.
That's why owner of Devastating Pyrotechnics, Kenneth Chi, was able to get a state fireworks license, even though he had been denied a federal license because of a gun-related felony conviction. Another catch, under state law, he was not required to then go and get the permits needed to operate at the local level. So he didn't, county officials confirm. And the Esparto operation was never properly inspected or regulated. It took tragedy for that deadly loophole to be exposed.
Really making sure that at the local level they're aware of state licenses, making sure that at our level we're aware whether they have local permits. That's an easy one that we early identified as a problem.
The main motivation, 7 grieving families. Lupe Melendez Mendoza has pushed since her son died in the blast for accountability.
What was it? I want to know, because every day I ask myself, I wanted to be there to protect him. I wanted to be there to shield him.
Another big change, the state fire marshal now plans to coordinate on-site checks for all fireworks license holders across California. State inspectors had never once visited the Esparto facility.
Again, that's not a requirement in the law of us to do, but we're making sure that we're going to be bringing locals on board and ensuring that the existing license holders are following the rules.
And by the way, it's not just Esparto that inspired some of these recommended changes. It was just a few months before this tragedy that the state fire marshal's office says they responded to a warehouse near LA where they seized over $500,000 pounds of illegal fireworks, also from an operator who did not have a local permit there. So as for how all of this moves forward, on April 21st, the General Fireworks Advisory Committee is going to see this report come before them again. They'll talk about it and see if there need to be any additions before the final report is authorized.